I'm here with the director and executive producer of the smash new action movie, Tin Fins, Kid and Play.
Hey, Tony, you sure looking hot.
Grace and peace, my dear.
So, kid or play, what can we expect from the smash new action movie, Tin Fins?
2 words, Tony. Action.
Smashing new action.
Wow!
I hope the folks out there are ready for a thrill ride, Tony.
Because that's what they're gonna get, baby.
I bet they are.
Guys, if you want a movie to take your girl to definitely get you some ass, go see Tin Fins.
You must be really... What's the word I'm looking for?
The word, Tony, is word. Hey, if you guys liked House Party, you'll love Tin Fins. It's like a shark party.
Aight?
Word to your mother.
Oh yeah. Feels good. The time has come to enjoy myself. I've left my problems up on the shelf. The workday's over and I got it made. Like Johnny Kemp said, I just got paid and I'm ready to mingle. Young man single and...
Hey everybody, welcome back to What the Hell Happened to Them, and once again we are Hangin 10 with Whoopi. I am your host Patrick Play Skeyhill, and joining me on the line is Joe Kid Vekeman.
I guess I do have a lot of kid energy.
And on the audio boards is Lev Bilal Van Rensselaer, reminding me to remind you that you can email the cast at whathappenedtothem@gmail.com. And our sponsor this week is Can Do, Can Did. From the makers of No Fear Shakespeare, get up to date on your Voltaire. Oh, shit. Lev, you got a typo in here. There's an E at the Can Do, Candide. You make me sound like an idiot here. All right, Joe, what movie are we returning to Whoopi with?
We watched, in a movie she is uncredited in, House Party 2, The Pajama Jam.
This has a subtitle? I didn't even...
Yeah, did you see that?
I never saw that, no.
House Party 2, The Pajama Jam.
I'm glad I didn't see that, because it would have sort of spoiled something that happens an hour into the movie.
Oh, are you talking about The Pajama Jam?
Yeah, like I'm spending an hour being... All right, we'll save that for another time. But yes, Whoopi's back. We're doing another Hanging 10 as a little palate cleanser for our recent extremely long Eddie and Jim season that comprised 90 episodes. Took us over 2 years to do.
You won't have to wait too long to see Whoopi, though.
Why?
Because she's in the first, 3 seconds of the movie.
Oh, in this movie, yes.
Yes, House Party 2.
What we decided to do this time around for our Hanging 10 with Whoopi was just her cameo appearances. She's so famous for doing all of these and a bunch of random films, usually not getting credited. We decided to pick 10 of her craziest cameos. Joe, what happens in House Party 2?
When kids' college money is stolen by a crooked music promoter, Play's solution is to stage the mother of all pajama parties, starring Kid and Play and Martin Lawrence.
So this comes out in 1991, a year after House Party 1.
Yeah, like Wayne's World. It's 9 months after the first one. They're like, shit it out! Yeah. These guys are only going to be so hot for so long.
I have a theory that House Party 1 was made earlier than it was released and just took a while to find distribution, owing to the fact that when they're in the cafeteria at their high school, there is a photo of President Ronald Reagan.
That's what I saw too. Okay, good.
So I go, okay, this must have been an 88 thing, and it just took forever for someone to get it into a theater. Kind of the Dolomite problem, which does get referenced here, and I think it's a fair comp, but we'll get into that in a bit. Joe, you weren't going to watch the first House Party, but then you decided to do that.
I watched as many as I could. I watched the short, the Reginald Hudlin 1983 20-minute short.
Yep.
That stood as a basis for the first House Party. Then I proceeded to watch House Party 1, which I enjoyed thoroughly. I liked that one a lot. Then I watched House Party 2, still jamming with the Pajama Jams. And then I watched House Party 3. Let me tell you, House Party 3, thank God Bernie Mac is in that movie. He is the glue that held that movie together for me.
Couldn't find House Party 4.
Yeah, no, could not find House Party 4, and I did not have time to watch the rebooted House Party from a couple of years ago.
So what made you change your mind to go back and watch them? Because you seem very certain that you weren't going to do that.
Nah.
You're like, it's on the Criterion. I guess it must be good.
Well, no, I just was like, I don't know. I kind of want to watch all these now. I was bored. I was like, just suck it up. Let's do it. But I was like, I didn't want to just watch the first and second one. I was like, I want to watch as many as I can. So I watched the short, and I would have watched the fourth one. Just
couldn't find it. I almost ran out of time to watch the first one, but I did it. I'm glad that I did.
Yeah, me too.
Which was my plan the whole time for my journalistic integrity. And I'm glad that I did too, but I appreciated this movie more because of two things. One, this movie isn't as strong as the first one, but I was willing to give it a pass because of the first one. Two, there was a lot... For a movie that came out a year later, there were a lot of callbacks to stuff from the first movie as like winks. And I was like, yeah, we just saw that. I don't need... This isn't like Axel F. and it's been 20 years. You can at least... I was just there.
Like seeing Robin Harris come through a photo. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a kind of an interesting way to do it back then, where instead of like getting a CGI person.
I mean, that was fine, but it was just like they're like, all right, this one guy had a really popular line in the first movie. Let's have him do like 20 variations of this. Or like, oh, this guy bumped into the table a lot in the first movie. It doesn't make sense for him to be at this college party, but he can bump into the table one more here. Oh, yeah, Martin Lawrence can still have trouble getting somebody to bring in his stuff inside the house. Okay, we can do it.
He had a small arc.
It was just like a lot of those like little winks to the first movie that it felt like so soon afterwards we didn't quite need.
Well, he paid for his vinyls now.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. That's irrelevant to the thing I'm complaining about.
I know.
So, okay. So that helped. But as I watched House Party, I was like, this is so aggressively of its time.
Yes.
And I knew we had remade it, so I was like, how did they do that now? And I did watch the remake.
Oh, okay. So I only know, and I'm going to watch because it's basketball related.
Yes, I assumed so.
So from what I know about the remake is that the two people who are in the kid and play positions, the roles, but they're not playing kid and play. They're
not playing kid and play. In fact, the kid and play movie House Party exists in this universe. They watch it. They in fact then later bump into kid and play.
They must be so old.
At a meeting of the Illuminati. That's another story.
All right. They're at LeBron's mansion.
Yes, they throw a party in LeBron's mansion. It takes a while for them to figure that out, but they do get there. House Party came out in 1990.
How long?
It's like the second act. The move into the second act is like, we got to throw a house party here because it's LeBron James's place.
Well, to be fair, the first house party doesn't get to the house party until probably the second act too, because there's a lot of build up before we get even an idea of a house party.
Well, we know there's going to be a house party. That's
going to be.
They go to the house party in Act 2. That's the special world. Here, the decision to throw the house party is the second. But anyway, the real difference is one movie coming out in 1990, one movie coming out in 2023. How has the Hollywood landscape movie-making ethos changed? Well, what I like about the 1990 film is it's kind of like one of those independent films that's more of like a documentary, kind of a slice of life. We're just getting to see a picture of a part of society that isn't normally depicted or most people don't interact with. And it's just very low to the ground, but very interesting to watch. Where now, in 2023, you've got to like mythologize the house party. The opening narration's like, some house parties change your life forever.
God.
And yeah, and it's... I was like, oh, yeah, it reminds me of all those movies where they're like, high school's the best years of your lives, where we're just kind of like building up something that is just like, it's a party, guys. It's, is it fun? Sure. One of them is like a social media party promoter, and he's like trying to make it big, and that's why he wants to throw this house party. And the other dude's like single father, and he's trying to like make it work, but his parents are moving, so he's got to find like a place to live, and he's got no money. And yeah, everything just felt a lot bigger. And like I said, they run into the Illuminati, and they're at LeBron James's house, and a koala's attacking people, and it's just...
Do we see LeBron James?
Oh, LeBron James is a bigger factor than At first, I just thought like, all right, they're just throwing around LeBron James's name, but then there's a LeBron James hologram, and I go,
hologram.
Okay.
I know, but I saw that in the trailer.
I was like, okay, well, they can just do that on a green screen or whatever. But he does show up in the third act as an antagonist of sorts.
okay, so he's like a real life LeBron.
Yeah.
So I believe is that the same year as his Space Jam: A New Legacy? 2023.
I don't know when Space Jam came out. Despite the bigness of the sort of ridiculousness of House Party 2023 and like how much has changed and what needs to be this movie was just like, we just have guys trying to get through a day, you know, and like that seemed good. And that movie's like, no, they've got to achieve some kind of massive dream and whatever and shake up the system and blah. What happened to just like quaint movies? Why does everything have to be like giant stakes now? Why are we here?
I mean, I agree.
Yeah, like there's knife fights and people are dying. There's a blood feud. It's like it gets huge. It's too big, but still enjoyable.
Okay.
I thought there was a pretty good, better than I thought for a remake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I expect to see that 2 stars.
I think it's worth a watch. I think it's totally reasonable.
All right. Well, I wanted to see it in the theater, but I never got to. So.
And yes, like you said, we have Martin Lawrence here. He got the and Martin Lawrence as Bilal, and I'm like, oh, is he like not in it too much now because he's too famous at this point? But he ended up being in it as much as I would have thought.
His first movie is the year before the first House Party. He's in Do the Right Thing.
Was he in the third one?
In the third House Party, yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's like, I'll come back. It's fine. You know, he owes a lot to House Party. It's probably why he did Big Mama's House Party.
There are so many Big Mama's houses. He's not in it. I could have sworn. Maybe I saw like one of those
little cameos. Yeah, he doesn't have to come back now. But anyway, we're not talking about House Party 3, and we probably spent a little too much time talking about House Party 1, but we got to talk about House Party 2.
Yes.
Where's Whoopi? Where was Whoopi in this one, Joe?
She's right at the beginning in his dream sequence. He's having nightmares about about
just going to college. It's a very scary thing. It's reasonable. Yeah, he's afraid he's gonna like fail and ruin his life and let everybody down. And Whoopi's like this like devil on his shoulder, being like, "Yeah, you're gonna fail. You're a dummy. You're gonna get an F-."
Okay, but so let's concentrate on Whoopi here for like a few minutes, because just like, is she wearing the same outfit she won her Academy Award the year before in Ghost? Is she wearing that same like seance outfit? It looks like the same like glossy like peach colored.
All right, I mean, she's in like a million outfits in Ghost. How am I supposed to find the right one?
I'm thinking of like the seance outfit, like that she's like where she's like doing the thing to like. Here's Patrick Swayze, like coming through the ghost, coming through the spirits of people or whatever.
All right, I'm looking.
Like, might be crazy because I haven't watched that movie since we watched it. But it felt like the same kind of outfit she was wearing in that. I know it's kind of like lots of dangly things in a dress.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, not a lot of photos of it online.
Of course.
I have one where she's like covered in a deep fog. So that doesn't help me.
I'm looking at something else.
But I will try now Whoopi Goldberg seance and see what comes up there. No, I think these are different.
Okay.
The other outfit,
like the
outfit in House Party 2 just looks a lot plainer.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of gold.
This one has a lot more designs on it. The other one has like dangly bits, but they kind of remind me of more like African clothing. That was a prominent theme, this kind of African studies and African culture, so I could see it being a setup for that. Mm-hmm. Again, this photo I have isn't great, but they're definitely different. She's meant to be color matched with all of these graduate students in the dream, in their cap and gown. So that's what I got for you there. Yeah, Whoopi just sort of cackling maniacally, doing the Jim Carrey 2010s thing of just like, I'll do what I fucking want.
It's so good.
So this House Party 2 came out in 91. What was Whoopi doing around this time? What had she done a couple years before? What had she done a couple years later?
Well, she's probably accepting her fucking Oscar when this movie's coming out. When did this movie come out? Let's see. Let me check.
Yeah.
House Party 2 came out October 23rd. So she had the Oscar by then. She probably got the Oscar and then was like told, hey, I need you on set tomorrow. She's like, I just want a fucking Oscar. Why did my agent accept this?
I don't know.
But no, she's having
like
fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
I bet
she's so game.
You know what Dolomite meant for a generation before this. Mm-hmm. You know, I bet House Party means to them. It's just like a part of, and where Dolomite was a lot more sensationalistic and played into that blaxploitation thing. This one's just sort of like, here's what we are, here's what we deal with, without trying to get like very moralizing about it. It just is presenting things as factual, despite the somewhat absurdist comedy in the film.
The first House Party played at Sundance in 1990.
Yeah, I believe it. Sundance used to be cool.
That's awesome. That movie was made for $2.5 million, made 26.
Yep.
Now House Party 2 got a $5 million budget, double. Okay, that makes sense.
They had a lot more to do. A bigger party, action sequences.
Yep. It made 19.4.
Not great, but they still made another one.
Yeah, still made another one. And also, this movie comes out 17 months after the first one.
You didn't give enough time.
It feels like the first one was made a little before, and they had to have, because it was like taken to Sundance in January, so it was definitely made in the 80s.
I think it had a hard time getting made, getting distributed, maybe even getting into Sundance. Maybe it was a little tough, or like they missed a window and then they had to like wait.
But it's a huge hit.
It was a big hit, and it gave sort of a particular movie-going community something they weren't really getting anymore.
Yep, definitely.
The styles kind of reverberated out into the 90s. They were very endemic of the 90s. All these colors and patterns are all things I remember growing up.
No, I think, I said in my review, I think this movie, I don't know if you've seen Spike Lee's School Dazed. Yeah. It's got the same kind of vibes as this. There's big parties going on. There's lots of like campus drama.
Yeah.
It's just, this is more like the comedic version. That's more of like a comedy drama.
Yes, though they had like a reverse Malcolm X camera or character dolly thing.
Yes.
Both these movies, House Party 1 and 2, kind of do some experimental-ish things. Remake plays it a bit safer, but there's kind of like push-ins and the camera shaking because the party's that off the chain, as the kids say.
And the second one's not directed by Reginald Hudlin. It's directed by Doug McHenry and George Jackson. Have you heard of these fellas?
No, but I did like how they opened the movie and they're like, what are their names?
Well, Doug McHenry.
Yeah, it was like a Doug and George film, and I was like, what do I do with that?
I don't know. I don't know if they've done anything else. Oh my God. No. They were producers on like New Jack City and Body Count.
No, I like this movie less. It was like a little too plot heavy.
Yes.
I almost forgot we were supposed to do a house party, and then like, oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, this house party comes in like 50 minutes into an 84-minute movie.
Yeah, obviously we have this thing of them getting scammed and losing the check, and so we see Kid having trouble trying to adjust to college, but I would have just focused on like, he went to college and, you know, what is that like for him? Instead of just like, oh, he's got to find a way to pay tuition, and oh, because it got stolen from him. And
he's going to find all these bits to like get into his books and from class and everything.
Yeah, now we got to do crazy capers to get the money back. Like, it would have been more interesting seeing how does he adjust to college life? How does he adjust to trying to learn all these things about his culture? How does he adjust with like his girlfriend sort of getting talked to by Queen Latifah and sort of broadening her horizons?
Put a pin in there for a second.
Yeah.
Because what I'm hearing from you is you're looking for a proper Reginald Hudlin sequel. You need his familiarity with the characters. You don't need George and Henry Jack. What is his fucking name? Doug McHenry and George Jackson.
Yeah, it's Doug and George. Doug and George.
And putting their own spin on a series that just started. No, you want a proper sequel.
All right, what do you have for us?
About Queen Latifah?
It seemed like you were setting up a joke about a different Roger Hudlin movie that would have been a sequel.
I was saying you just wanted a proper sequel, that's all.
I wanted the things I liked about House Party to then evolve in this new House Party 2. I didn't need the scheming and the bad guys being security guards now suddenly.
Well, in the first one, there's just like this long like take where you're watching a kid talk to this girl that he likes. There's a walking past a fence, and it just like goes on, and
yeah, it's that slice of life thing where just like, what is a day? And so I wanted to know, like, what is that experience like? How does he handle that? And that gets muted when a lot of nonsense is happening.
All these bits.
Yeah. All this like plot is they add this white rapper in there who does the Ebonics thing, and kids like, come on, bro, you tripping. But You know, like that.
I like your impression.
But then he ends up knowing more about black culture than Kid. So, like, that could have been more fun to, like, play into that dynamic. And, again, more grounded would have been fine. Like, I didn't need the check being stolen. I didn't need the kind of, like, 8 Mile subplot there of just, like, we want to be rappers.
8 Mile is playing in the theater this week.
Is it like an anniversary or something?
Funny that you mentioned it. Yeah, well, it's their music month. This is music month for the Regal.
Music month. Oh.
For like, well, last month was LOL month.
Oh, comedies of some sort.
Comedies, just comedies, movies that are funny, movies that are funny.
Comedy movies that are funny, you say?
Yes.
As opposed to all those ones that are terribly unfunny.
Well, there's a lot of those actually. Yeah. There was March Oscar month, February was Love month, and January I don't remember because it was so long ago now.
Okay.
But it was something. I just thought it was funny that you just mentioned 8 Mile and it's actually playing on Friday for one day. I like Queen Latifah in this. I've never heard her rap before. This is the first time I've heard her rap.
Oh, really? Okay. I
enjoyed that.
I knew she was rapping in the 90s. I didn't realize how early she was rapping. She's actually rapping in the late 80s, in fact. She's around a lot longer than I remember her being.
She's like a baby in this, right?
Yeah, we have TV's The Equalizer joining us here to be this sort of mentor for the love interest of Kid.
TV's The Equalizer. Is that still going? No, I think it ended. 74 episodes.
Wow, what a weird number. If it gets that far, they're like, I give it one more season, we'll get it to syndication.
Well, I mean, all the seasons now are like, what, 10 episodes? Oh, they had 18 episode seasons.
That is an odd number, but perhaps a form of compromise.
It's just, I mean, I think there's a strike season.
Okay, well, that would make sense.
And then the rest of the seasons are 18. So it's 2 10-episode seasons and then 3 18-episode seasons. That's so weird.
Maybe those 10 ones, they were like, we don't know if this will be good. Let's just dip our toes in.
Have you seen The Equalizer?
The movie or the show?
The show.
It's okay. The answer to both is no. I don't know why I bothered differentiating it.
Do you remember when Queen Latifah was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in the year 2002?
For what?
Wow. Rude to Best Picture winner Chicago.
Oh, of course. The thing that won all the awards? Yeah.
That was definitely the first time I had ever seen Queen Latifah because I was like 11 years old.
I watched perhaps a bit too much VH1 and MTV.
Oh.
In like the late 90s. Yeah, I don't know why. They had like documentaries. I guess I found out learning about the past was interesting, even if it was through the lens of music. But her music videos were on there a bit. Yeah, I haven't thought about Chicago in like 20 years.
Hold on, I think I can tie this all together.
Okay, give it to me.
I can. Wow, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Carolyn Elaine Johnson and Dana Elaine Owens. Queen Latifah and Whoopi Goldberg shared the same middle name. There you go. Tied it together. Nice.
Look at us.
Couple of lanes hanging out and you know, that's great.
Were you familiar with Kid and Play before these movies, Joe?
Only peripherally.
Okay.
Like I had heard the name and I had seen the haircut. Yeah, but has up until this point had zero interest in ever watching a House Party movie.
Okay.
Unfortunately, now I like them.
House Party 1, I had seen scenes from. It's a famous, I had a class on African-American cinema, and so we didn't watch the whole thing, but we did watch.
I would love to hear about that
some
class.
of those dance sequences and stuff. So like that leg kicking thing they do when the camera's overhead, which they were smart enough to, like, of the things that they copied from the first movie, which were very few, that was one they made sure to get, which felt fair. That one gets shown all the time in documentaries and things like that. So, good kinetic energy. House Party 2 featuring a kid's dormitory in Trump Hall.
Fucking hell. That fucking guy just would stay out of my life.
It was nice in House Party 1, everybody, we got a couple of instances of a kid being called a racerhead, because I certainly was thinking it the whole time.
But, like, the whole thing is, like, how popular and how many people knew about a racerhead in 1990? Yes, like, David Lynch was, like, a famous person around then, but, like, a racerhead is, like, notoriously impossible to watch before, like, Criterion put it out.
I bet a lot of those people didn't watch it. But I bet everybody knew.
Oh, they just knew the haircut.
The poster haircut thing. I bet like that image was popular.
Thank you. That solved my problem.
It feels like, one of those things that like everybody knows of, but nobody really has participated in.
Just like how I've seen all the characters of Seinfeld, but I've never watched an episode.
Yeah, I suppose. Similar to that.
I should watch Seinfeld.
Okay.
Not against it. It's just taking a while.
Just, it hasn't come up in the last 35 years. That's all.
I really think it was the Kramer thing. Like, I hadn't watched it yet, and then I heard, like, oh, he's a bad guy. And I'm like, oh, well, put that at the back of the filing cabinet.
Yeah, in Curb Your Enthusiasm, when they do the Seinfeld reunion episode, I thought it was very bold of them to address that openly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I must have been... When was that incident? Like, when we were, like, 15?
Yeah, we were in late middle school, probably. Early high school, mayhaps.
Seinfeld was definitely over, though. I remember
Seinfeld had been off the air for a number of years, so that's why he's going around doing comedy again.
Yeah, and it must have been like an early like cell phone footage thing. Like, that's how it was caught.
Phones would flip and everything.
All right.
Yes, back to this movie. All right, and since we're following a lady again, this movie, just as a heads up, does fail the Bechdel test.
Of course it does.
You do have a lot of Queen Latifah, and I forget the actress's name, the love interest of Kid.
Tisha Campbell?
Talking about kind of women's rights, women's lib, and kind of finding your own style and stuff like that. It just usually is framed in like your boyfriend kind of sucks, you should do this kind of way, or your boyfriend's actually not that bad, you should do this kind of, be yourself, don't listen to my advice. But like the specter of Kid is kind of always in those conversations. A him pronoun is used in. I don't know what the spirit of the Bechdel test versus the letter of the test is, but I would say it's a no pass.
Yes, I agree.
But not for lack of trying. Just it's tough to do when your movie is about, three dudes trying to throw a party where women wear lingerie so guys will pay to go in there.
What a concept.
Yeah, it's almost like they invented clubs. They invented clubbing in this movie. Jeez, who would have thought?
Yeah, this was, I'll be honest, when I saw Queen Latifah, I was like, maybe we should hang 10 with Queen Latifah sometime.
We've already done 2 of her movies for this podcast.
I know, I really love her. Oh, so you do remember Hustle?
I thought she was very good in Hustle, and I thought that was a really interesting choice to pair Adam Sandler with her.
I loved their depiction of a relationship in that movie. It was incredible.
I thought it was very good.
Loved it all.
Very strong.
Do you remember when he's like rubbing her feet? I was like,
yeah, I don't remember that as much. But I just remember, in general, I thought it was a good pairing, and I thought it was an interesting choice, and I was glad they did it. Not that her role was the hardest, but I thought she was good.
No. And now Anthony Edwards is like a super famous basketball player. He was like the antagonist to...
Okay. Was he playing himself, or did he have a different name?
I think he had a different name.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched Hustle in a few years.
Yeah, I remember...
I want to watch it again, though. It's really good.
Boston guy being in there, but he wasn't the coach anymore at that point because he became the GM, right? Was it Brad Stevens?
Brad Stevens, yeah, he's the GM now.
Right, because Adam Sandler's guy gets drafted to the Celtics.
Is that really what happens?
At the end of the movie? Yeah, because he stays on with the Sixers.
Yes.
And they're not able to draft him, but the Celtics do draft him, and I thought that was like Sandler's like wink at his hometown team. He's like, all right, I'll let you guys have it.
It's a good movie. I love that movie.
Okay.
The training montages in that one.
Yeah, movie's a strong movie. I like that director's earlier film, We the Animals, I think it was called.
Do you think Sandler's had... this is his best decade? The 2020s? It's a strong decade
Why?
for him.
Can we come back and talk about House Party?
No. Sorry.
I guess it's hard to like talk about Whoopi in a movie she's in for 3 minutes, but
3 minutes? You mean 30 seconds? She has a quick like 3-sentence monologue, and then she's
comes
laughing
back
and cackling.
for the picture frame.
Yeah, I remember. I was there. I watched the credits.
In the credits, and she's there at the very end of the credits too. She's in the super duper post credits.
She stayed for the whole thing.
Yeah.
She just hung out on the whole set for the movie. So yeah, should we see what else Whoopi was doing around?
Yes. Oh yes. Back to my original question from 25 minutes ago. What was going on then?
I feel like we've been talking a lot of House Party.
We've been mostly on track, despite your best efforts.
So right after Ghost in 1990, she has The Long Walk Home, which I don't know what that is, but it stars.
It's definitely not related to The Long Walk, the Stephen King.
The one that came out last year?
Yeah.
No, it does not seem to be.
Well, the book came out around that time, so maybe.
So this stars Sissy Spacek and Whoopi Goldberg as second build, along with Ving Rhames and Dylan Baker.
Oh my goodness.
Narrated by Mary Steenburgen.
Am I going to watch this movie now?
I mean, we'll see. What do you think of this?
I'm getting like Boys on the Sides kind of vibes from this casting. I'm just like, am I going to get a kooky, weird thing like that?
I wish.
No.
Set in Alabama, it is based on a screenplay about the Montgomery bus boycott from 1955 to 1956 by John Cork and a short film by the same name produced by students at the University of Southern California in 1988.
Fine. I just hear Sissy Spacek and Dylan Baker. I'm like, am I getting something fucking weird here? This would be great. Whatever.
I like Ving Rhames. He's really young in that, though.
Yeah, he's not a gay firefighter yet.
17 years later, he would be, though. Doesn't he, like, squeeze something in between his ass cheeks and that?
All right,
movie?
so Whoopi, in between these two, I'm not going to call Ghost particularly a serious film per se, but in these more prestigious kind of films,
yes,
found a little time to have some fun with House Party, which I'm sure, House Party 2, I'm sure she was enjoyed House Party 1 and like what it did for the community, the film-going community, so.
Then she's in a short called Blackbird Fly.
Oh, okay.
And then we covered her in Soap Dish, also in 1991, right before she's in House Party 2.
Okay.
And then she seems to be in some kind of strange animated movie. And because it's
not The Page Master.
It's not American because she's the English version of the voice. She plays Matilda the Witch in Dragon and Slippers.
Okay.
Dragon and Slippers.
It's Cinderella meets Sleeping Beauty.
We are definitely going to be doing an animated.
I think we have to do a Whoopi Hangin Ten animated things. She just has so many.
It's wonderful. We love her. Does she have another Whoopi show we can watch?
No. Sadly.
Can we just watch it again?
We could just watch it again. It was good.
It's a good time.
All right, but we'll take a pause here from Whoopi, and we got to go over our Eddie rankings, as we do, as is customary when we finish up a season. At the beginning of the next season, we like to take a look back at the films and rank them, do a full-on ranking now that we have the bird's eye view of that person's season. Eddie's film came out first, so we're going to start with Eddie's filmography of 44 films. What have you got for us, Joe? I have to find my phone, so that's why you're going first.
I'll tell you. I mean, it's not really a surprise. It's my favorite Eddie movie, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
All right, well, give me your top 5. Let's build up to it.
Oh, top 5. Okay, break
Give me
it
your
down.
top 5,
From 5. Number 5.
Yeah.
Daddy Daycare.
Wow. Okay.
I love that movie. It is such a wonderful surprise.
Joe and his dad era, yes.
I'm still certain that part that made me cry in it will make me cry again when I watch it.
Okay.
Number 4, The Nutty Professor.
Oh, jeez.
A movie that just works so much for me. Hercules. Number 3, Bowfinger.
I like that one, too. I agree.
Number 2, Dolomite is my name.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And number 1,
yeah,
which I'm saying comes as no surprise, is one of my favorite movies, is Eddie Murphy in his first ever film role, starring against Nick Nolte in 48 Hours.
Okay.
Perfect movie. Absolutely perfect.
We had a little bit of convergence there. I was worried. I'm like, are we just on opposite ends of the Eddie spectrum for this?
Of course. I mean, you put Vampire in Brooklyn as number one, of course.
No, certainly not. Now, I did a little bit of cheating here. Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, 4. I don't quite remember 1 and 2 well enough, 2 years later, and how it compares to 4. So I just really sort of all lumped them together between 6, 5, and 4. But I played it safe, and I'm like, all right, probably the remake's not better than the first one, and I like the second one more than the first one. So I have Beverly Hills Cop 1 at 5, Beverly Hills Cop 2 at 4.
Oh.
Dolomite Is My Name at 3, Bowfinger at 2.
Oh.
And Dreamgirls at number 1.
Wow, how far down is 48 Hours? Did you not like that
48
movie?
Hours is number 7.
Oh, okay.
So it's just right after that cropping of Beverly Hills Cop. And if I went back and watched 1 and 2, I might rearrange these 4 through 8, maybe. I just don't know where they all lied, so I had to kind of play it safe there.
Can I give you 10 through 6?
Sure, give me those.
Number 10, Coming to America.
Okay. Number
9, a new Thanksgiving tradition, Tower Heist.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm insane. I really enjoyed that movie, though. I like Ben Stiller. Number 8, Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yeah.
Tony Scott all the way. Number 7, 1,000 Words, baby.
Wow. Okay.
I'm happy when I watch dad movies. And number 6, Imagine That.
Yeah, all the dad movies in there.
I don't even think you remember that one.
I do remember that one. Yeah. All the dad movies making it in.
Yeah. Number 11 was Beverly Hills Cop 1.
Okay. My number 11 was 1,000 Words.
Oh, nice.
It did sneak up there.
That's good. That's very nice.
It did sneak up there. My number 10.
I'm impressed.
Shrek. Upon reflection and some of Grant's arguments, I bumped it up. I think Shrek is fine here in the top 10.
Shrek sits perfectly on mine at 34.
Number 9. Are you ready for this one, Joe? Number 9.
Tell me.
Tower Heist.
Oh, we shared the number 9.
We did it.
We're psychopaths. That movie's derided, and it's made by a terrible person.
Well, but here's the problem: is that what I found was Eddie Murphy had far more worse films than films I actually didn't mind / were good. Mm-hmm. So Tower Heist gets like a bump up because of that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't mind it compared to the films I actively disliked. Number 8.
It's got a fun cast.
Life.
Oh, yes.
Giving a little life to life. And as I said, 7 is 48 Hours, and 6 at the moment is Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Wow.
And all right, give me your bottom 5.
My bottom 5.
Give me your bottom 5.
All right. Descending to bottom?
Yeah, 40 to 44.
All right. Number 40, Harlem Nights. I'm sorry, Eddie.
It was bad. It probably got higher for me because there's just so many bad things down there, and at least it had that weird Arsenio Hall scene. So
yes,
I gave it a little bump for that.
Number 41, You People.
Oh, I did not have it that far down. He's made way worse movies, man.
Did not like that movie.
Way worse movies, dude.
Number 42.
Yeah.
Showtime.
Yeah, I didn't love it, but
bad movie. That movie.
He's just got so many terrible things.
Yeah,
Joe.
But when I was 10 years old, I think I was when I came out. No, sorry, when I was 12 years old. So I guess I was a little more cynical at this point. I was like, I'm looking to laugh at an Eddie Murphy movie, and God, do I love Robert De Niro. He's my favorite comedy actor. I love Meet the Parents. That movie stunk to high heaven.
Okay.
Oh my God. Not a laugh in sight. Number 43 is Best Defense. What a stinker. And as to come to no surprise, Vampire in Brooklyn is dead last.
Yeah. Okay. But my Best Defense is a little higher because just the insanity. The Eddie parts I think are funny, and the insanity of just like cramming Eddie into a crappy film and hoping it will work, I found quite amusing. Just the balls to do it that way. All right, number 40, for me. Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps.
The Clumps. You didn't enjoy Returning to the Clumps.
Didn't like it when it first came out. I don't like it many decades later.
I have a 35. It's pretty low.
41, Vampire in Brooklyn.
No.
I know what you're thinking. What's worse than that?
Son of a bitch. What?
Vampire in Brooklyn, terrible movie, but I also take a little bit of schadenfreude from just like nobody knowing what's happening during the movie. Eddie thinks he's making a horror.
It is a Wes Craven movie.
Yeah, Eddie's making a horror film. Wes Craven's making a comedy film. Like, it's just a little bit insane compared to these other movies that just have no life to them. Number 42, Candy Cane Lane. I got no Christmas affinity like you.
I mean, it's at 37. It's not very high up.
Number 43, The Haunted Mansion. At least Candy Cane Lane had David Allen Greer, you know?
I have that way too high. I am actually going to move it down. It's way too high. I have it at 23. I don't like that movie.
Wow, that is way too high. At number 44, the worst Eddie Murphy film, in my opinion, but it's probably true, is Norbit. I know you love your Norbit.
Rude bastard. Where did I put Norbit? Norbit's 14.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, my list is public, Joe. If you want to take a look and comment on the middle stuff, feel free. I don't know how to find yours.
Mine's public.
How do I find it, though?
It's in my list. Go to my page and
how do I
I'll
go to your
send
page?
It to you.
All right, you should do that. I don't know how to do anything on here besides log movies and make lists.
You just go to your list, and at the top there's little dots. You say, and you can go down.
There's dots. I have no dots at the top of my lists.
So, see those little dots on my phone in the corner, opposite of list? You click on those dots. See, there's a little button that scrolls down.
Dude, I don't know where. I'm not seeing that on my phone. Just send me the thing.
I will. And we're doing this. This is great because it's a live podcast.
I know. Okay, here we go. If I go on the home page and I see New from Friends, I can see your Eddie Murphy list here.
I send it to you.
Okay, I got it here. I see 48 hours. Yeah. Okay. Your life, our lives are pretty similar. You've got different movie posters. You got Boomerang. Super. And Pluto Nash? Right next to Dreamgirls?
Hudlin.
Are you insane? Academy
I
Award
had a
nominated
fun time
performance.
at Pluto Nash.
Right next to. And Metro, a movie nobody remembers?
You know.
Shrek 3D? What is happening? What is
this?
this?
I like Shrek Forever. That was my favorite Shrek movie.
17
we talked
through
about
20.
that.
Oh my goodness.
If you have problems with it, take it up with the guy right in front of you.
A very high up Mr. Church.
Not very high up. It's dead center.
Well, yeah, your Candy Cane Lane's pretty close to the bottom there.
Mr. Church does rank over 3 Shrek movies.
It might for me too. I do also have a group of 3 Shrek movies all hanging out next to each other.
Shrek just looks so ugly. It's just so garish. I hate it. I know. Everyone likes Shrek. Enjoy your Shrek.
Yeah, your Gen Zers, go enjoy your Shrek. Leave us alone. We're old and cynical. Get out of our face.
Trading Places is pretty low.
Yeah, I didn't like his 80s stuff. I didn't much care for. I didn't like Coming to America, but I liked Coming to America.
You like the sequel more?
I like the sequel a lot more, in fact.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't really remember Metro, but
and yet you have it at pretty high up.
I'll put it in between Dreamgirls and Pluto Nash, okay?
Fine, thank you. I don't like Dreamgirls being underneath the pickup, but I won't quibble with that.
I had a good time. I like...
And Norbit I know you like, so I won't fight you there. Boomerang is very forgettable.
Norbit's funny. It's
Norbit's
bullshit that
funny.
Destroyed his Oscar campaign. And he's still bitter to this day.
Wait, you have Raw in here.
Yeah, don't I?
Well, I don't have Raw.
Oh,
how do we both have 44 films?
What am I missing from yours?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna have to look at yours.
And annoyingly, we don't really have an easy way to kind of check that.
Going on your page right now.
Yeah, go and look for a film that you don't recognize, because I can't do the opposite here.
All right, should we wrap up?
Well, I want to know what this missing movie is and where you would put it. Yeah, I know. Very odd.
What am I missing? Do you just have a different comedy special in there?
I don't have any comedy specials. I left the comedy specials off because they're not movies. Then you can't really compare them.
What the heck am I missing then?
I see both Dr. Doolittles. I see both 48 Hours. I see the 4 Shreks. I see Golden Child, Boomerang, Distinguished Gentlemen. Do you have Distinguished Gentlemen?
I don't have Holy Man on here.
Ah, there we go.
That is a terrible movie. It is second to Dead Last now.
What?
I gave it a half star. Fuck that movie.
Wow.
I still hate Vampire in Brooklyn more, though.
That's fine. It's not a good movie.
It's not.
It's not.
A bad
It's
movie,
bad.
In fact. You know what's really annoying about Vampire in Brooklyn? It comes in between such a great run for Wes Craven, as in he made New Nightmare, which is so like interesting and weird.
Yeah.
And then Scream, like a generational like defining movie. And then it's just Vampire in fucking Brooklyn.
Well, I think he was in a genre, breaking, genre stretching phase. And so if Vampire in Brooklyn had been an Eddie Murphy comedy, it kind of would have fit in there pretty decently. Would have been at least thematically appropriate.
Maybe the director and the actor should have talked together.
Yeah, it seems like conversations could have occurred, perhaps. I don't know. I have Meet Dave higher than probably most people would, or maybe I should, but it just is such a ridiculous idea. I was like, it's a bad movie, but compared to his other bad movies, at least it was like weird enough. You know, it was just out there enough.
Okay, I'll put it over Mansion.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
No. It's definitely better than Mansion. I got to move Mansion
down. Of all
down
my
more.
rankings, probably my most damning one is that Meet Dave thing. Or, maybe people who love the old 80 Trading Places Coming to America, like maybe they like sacrilege that I have them so low, but the 80s is not my vibe, especially for comedies. Just wasn't what I was feeling. Okay, so stay tuned next week. We'll do Jim. We'll follow up on our Jim. Now, do you have a Southland Tales Award winner for Eddie? Do you have an Eddie Murphy Southland Tales Award winner?
Oh, shit. No, yeah, definitely. What is it?
It's definitely Dreamgirls. A movie I never would have watched where Eddie truly stunned both of us, I believe. And, actually very good. If it wasn't so long and depressing, I'd watch it more often.
Well, I mean, my favorite Eddie is 48 Hours.
Yeah, but you already knew you liked that, right? That's not what the Southland Tales Award is about.
I know. It's gotta be Daddy Daycare. I wasn't expecting to like it that much.
Our most requested episode, Daddy Daycare. Everybody wanted the Daddy, and those people don't have kids. They just wanted it.
So weird.
Crazy. All right, back to House Party 2. Any last looks on that before we sign off?
I had a great experience hanging out with Kid and Play. And Martin Lawrence. And Bernie Mac in the third one.
Okay, yes. So we're getting too far ahead for everybody.
No one's going to watch that one. It's not very good.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
What is the third one called?
I don't know. When I look them up, it's always just House Party 1 through 4. There's no subtitles happening here. I don't know where you're finding the subtitles.
The subtitle under that one, but it might just be the... Nope, it's not the tagline. The third one is The Best House Party Yet. It's not. So they lied.
Yeah, who would have thought? Crazy. Yeah, my last thoughts on House Party. My House Party, I would say go watch. I think it's worth it.
Good time.
For a nice time capsule, watch some House Party. I think for a nice then versus now, watch it with the remake. I think that's an interesting double feature. You can kind of learn a lot about the trends in Hollywood.
It's on Max, right? HBO?
I watched the same place I watched House Party 1 because I was already there, so... It was already in the search window of House Party. It was just easier. Played fine just there. I had no sound issues like you did on wherever you watched yours.
Yeah, that was annoying.
I was just there. House Party 2, I liked that most of the styles were kind of... It just went a little plot heavy. I wasn't a fan of that. But I've ranted about that enough. Why does Whoopi do this movie for my last looks? Like I said, I think this probably was a cultural touchstone for her. It took her half a day, and she just got to, have fun.
I hope she stayed for the whole day.
Yes.
Just hanging out.
They must have gotten 5 angles on her and send her home. That can't take more than 2 hours plus whatever.
Well, then she laughed at the end of the movie.
Yeah. Okay, Joe. Very good. She wasn't on set with anybody but a couple of background actors. She's
just holding her Oscar by her side. She's this is...
It's hidden by all the fog. She's going down there. Yeah, both movies beginning with fog dream sequences. Does the third one do that too?
I don't think so.
Yeah, right. The remake doesn't. Remake has the annoying voiceover.
The third one is 3 years later. It's whoa, a lot of years have passed.
Well, that's why I want to see the fourth one, which comes out 11 years later. I go, and nobody's... Oh, because they're not even in it anymore. Okay, never mind. All right. I was like, how are they still relevant?
But the third one, Kid's hair is different.
That's no good.
He's got it up in a cone, but it also has, like, dreads coming out. Or maybe just curls.
No wonder the movie didn't do well. Everybody's like, dude, where's the right hair? That's not the right hair. That ain't Kid's hair.
It's an interesting style.
Yeah. All right. I had to thank Lev Van Rensselaer for on those audio boards, keeping us sound so slippery smooth. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Can Do Candide. If you want to get your Voltaire study guides and sound smart at parties, that is the actual name, not the silly thing Lev sent me. And I'd like to thank Joe Vekeman for stopping by.
Hey, thanks.
Now, I'm your host, Patrick Scale. You can find my features, documentaries, short films, video essays, animations, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more at QuixoticUnited.com and social media, presumably with a similar sounding name. Thank you all for listening. Joe, say goodnight.
Good night.
Man, I don't know. I thought it was from 2001, and I was like, can't be.
It was direct to DVD.
Yeah, they're just like trying to. Like, I don't even think Kid and Play had been relevant for like 7.
Kid and Play are not in the movie.
Oh no!
So I was like, I kind of don't need to watch it.
Well, I mean, like, listen, you could watch. You could get the Ultimate House Party 8 movie DVD box set. I'm a little confused at the theme of it because while it does have House Party 1 through 4, it also has Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Oh, the parody movie of Menace to Society.
And
what else do they have? The White Chicks?
No. Senseless.
Okay. Senseless. Don't know what that is.
Underclassmen.
Don't know what that is.
And Ride. And I'm unsure why all these movies were put together.
It has to be some kind of like comedy with a black cast.
It looks like a Wayans Brothers production.
Well, yeah. That makes sense.
You could also just get the 4 House Party collection for $10 and not spend the $28 on the 8 movies. Kid and Play Class Act, which seems to be like an 80s college sex comedy romp.
Do you want to know something else?
What?
So not only can you get that 8-pack or that 4-pack, this January, House Party was entered into the Criterion Collection.
Oh, yes, here it is right here. A 4K UHD.
Yep, with the short original Hudlin made in 1983. So you can have that in HD. You know, that red video he made?
Good for that. All these guys here.
Well, original Hudlin, we watched one of his movies before. In
the Eddie season?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it?
I think it's Boomerang.
Oh, no. That's a bad one.
It was okay.
It was not good. But I guess we'll discuss that later as we go over all of our rankings.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well,
you really had Boomerang that far down? I don't think it was that bad. There's many worse Eddie movies.
Yeah, there are. What do you mean? Well, okay, we'll get there when we get there. What that far down means, we'll discern that. I'll drink the water and we'll go.
Boomerang's pretty high up for me.